All right, we are back. So, figured it was about time that we introduced officially my wife, Jean.
Hi.
Let's see how this goes. Got the camera in her face.
I'm not shy.
Jean, tell us about yourself.
Hi, I'm Jean. I'm 41 years old. And, wait lang!
Uh, what
Cut it
happened?
na
No, I'm not cutting it. We keep it going. Keep it going.
Um,
How many languages can you speak?
uh, well, I have English.
Well, but you've forgotten most of your English since we moved back to the Philippines, right?
Yeah.
Your English was really good before we moved back. Now it's shit. But go ahead, English.
English, Tagalog,
Mhm.
and dialect. One dialect, Bicol.
Bicol. Okay. So your family, your mom's side of the family, is from Bicol.
Yeah, Bicol.
How far away is Bicol from here?
I don't know, maybe 12 hours, 12-hour drive.
So it's like maybe 100 kilometers, but it takes 12 hours to get there.
Yeah. By bus.
Welcome to the Philippines. So what is your motivation? What's your motivation for living in the Philippines? Did you always want to live in the Philippines, or did you want to live elsewhere, or what's your dream as far as living somewhere?
Um, Actually, before, before I work abroad as an OFW, I don't like to live in other country. I'm not open to that. Because I'm okay here. My life is okay here. And then, I got motivated to work abroad as an OFW for 6 years because of my son. When I got my son, I realized how hard life here is. It's super hard. Before, my salary is enough for me. Then I realized it's not enough to give my son a good life that I want for him, that I think that he deserves. So that's the reason I got motivated to work abroad, and then I'm okay here. As to answer your question, me that you're here, we're okay now here. I'm okay here.
But you're not from here. You just showed up here because I wanted to live here.
Yeah.
Because of the airport.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go back to your childhood because I think you got some pretty cool stories as it relates to that. So when you told me that when you were going to college,
Mhm.
tell me about your schedule. You had to work, you had to go to school, you had to work on the kid, and you had to commute. So tell me like a typical day, what that looked like, because to me it was absolutely insane.
But
Between like the jeepney, the time you spent on the jeepney, the time you went to work, like how long? Just go through a typical day when you were busy the whole day, and basically the only sleep you got was on the jeepney.
when I was in college, I need to spend my 2.5 hours on just riding public utility vehicles, going to work, and then I need my work start around 7 a.m. So I need to leave our house in Manila, 5 a.m. just to avoid the traffic. So from 5 a.m. to 7 a.m. I will reach my workplace, which is I was working in a fast food before, and I'm a full-time worker. So I will work 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. and then my school starts around 3:30. So I need to run because uh, it's just around the university area. So I need to run to go to school, and then school 3:30 until 10:30 p.m. Yeah, I will reach home around 12 midnight, and then I need to wake up again 4 a.m. to prepare going to work, and then that's my cycle when I was in college.
Is that before the baby or after the baby?
before the baby.
Oh, okay. Okay. That's insane.
Yeah.
That's insane. And you were making enough money to make ends meet, but you weren't making real money, right?
I don't know. I never had my savings.
Yeah.
I don't know about that before.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's a typical fast food joint
Yeah.
job. Like, you're not, that's not a career. That's a get you by kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome, though. I mean, it blows my mind what you have to do to make it here. And you weren't paying rent, you weren't paying anything. You were living with your mama, right?
No. Yeah. You're right.
So you didn't really have any bills and still couldn't make it, and you're still working or staying gone from the house until midnight.
Midnight. Yeah.
Yeah. And you probably were only going 2 miles to work, but it's just Manila traffic takes 2.5 hours. Okay, that's interesting. So where did you go when you decided to go OFW?
I go to Qatar. I was working in Qatar Airways before as a document checker. So, but before I was working here in Manila, NAIA Terminal 1 and Terminal 3 as a airport security. We handled flights there for U.S. flights most of the time, and then other airlines to Australia. Yeah, those places, those destinations.
So you got the skills dealing with U.S. flights, which are a challenge,
Yeah,
and then Qatar Airways
recruited us.
recruited
They're
you.
looking for
They needed those skills,
yeah.
so they recruited you over, and then you went to Qatar Airways.
Yeah.
Now, when you were living in the Philippines before you went OFW, did you ever date a foreign guy?
Yeah. I did foreign guys there.
No, in the Philippines.
No, never. No.
Tell us about that.
When I was here,
Well, tell us about how you felt about foreign guys before you went overseas.
I'm scared to foreigners. For me, all foreigners, especially white or black, they all looks the same for me.
What
It's
do they
hard
look
for
like?
me. I don't know. Just white.
Oh, I see.
Like you, it's hard for you to remember face of a Filipino. So for me before, no, never. I don't think that I will date a foreigner here. I'm scared.
Okay, so I think that's interesting perspective for you guys that might come over to the Philippines and want to date. You got to understand that unless they've been outside of the Philippines, they may or may not be interested in a foreign guy. They might be weirded out about it, or concerned about it, or scared about it, or heard a lot of rumors and that kind of stuff about it. So she only opened up to foreign guys when she got overseas.
Yes.
And it wasn't like you just dated Filipino guys in Qatar. You opened your mind up to other nationalities. And how'd that go?
It's good.
You dated what nationalities?
British, Australian, like that.
Which one's the best?
American. It's a winner.
Winner. All right, that's cool. Do you miss Qatar?
I miss Qatar. I like it there.
What do you like about it?
Qatar is walkable. Super nice. They have they are kids friendly too. They have a lot of parks for the kids. Their malls are amazing. They're just normal parks there. Super nice. You can do biking, cycling, walking, anything. Picnic. Yeah.
And working for that airline was pretty good for you. Like, you could fly home if you had a long weekend or something. You could fly home, fly to the Philippines, see the baby, and then fly back. And then Qatar opened up a little bit for the FIFA, and so you could actually bring the kid in as a tourist after that. Whereas before it was a pain in the butt. After FIFA, they opened it up a little bit so she could bring Ethan over and hang out. And Ethan liked Qatar.
Oh, he loves Qatar.
Yeah, really liked my apartment there too.
That is for sure.
My company had me up in a 2-bedroom apartment, and so he had his own room in my apartment, and he loved keeping that door shut. He never had a door before, so it was like pulling teeth to get him to keep the door open because he was obsessed with shutting his door and having his personal space. And the apartment had like a pool, and they had a kids' room and
Yeah.
the slides and stuff, and a bunch of kids to play with. He loves being around kids and playing with kids, so he had a good time there.
Yeah.
And the parks were good.
Yes, they have a lot of playgrounds there.
Yeah, and quality playgrounds.
Quality, yeah.
Quality. Well, cool. Is there anything else you want to talk about? We'll keep this kind of short.
It's up to you. If your subscribers want to know more.
Well, they're gonna have to
Can I ask
subscribe. They're gonna have to
We'll
subscribe.
subscribe.
Make some comments. Ask us some questions. We'll get to the grill. We'll get to her grill eventually. We'll tell you about the experience for her grill eventually.
Yeah.
Because that's all fake. Just let the cat out of the bag right now. We'll tell you the story about that at some point. But this is G. For some reason, I'm not even wearing my ring. For some reason, she decided that I was the one, and we made it happen. She's crazy enough to retire with me.
Yep.
I don't know why I wouldn't have done it. She saw something I didn't.
I love this career.
I'm getting fondled. All right, y'all. Have a good one. See you later.
Bye.
Like, subscribe, comment. Bye.